So today we're checking out a piece of tech that most people completely ignore until they actually need it. And honestly, once you start using a really good scanner, you realize just how much time bad office equipment wastes every single day. This is the Canon imageFORMULA CR-L1 Sheetfed Scanner, 300 dpi optical. And while it may not look as exciting as a new smartphone or gaming laptop, this might actually be one of the most useful productivity devices you can add to an office setup. Because the reality is, businesses still deal with a massive amount of paperwork. Invoices, receipts, financial documents, records, contracts, forms. It never ends. And if your scanner is slow, unreliable, or constantly jamming, it becomes frustrating really fast. Now right away, the first thing you notice about the CR-L1 is the design. It's compact, clean, professional looking, and clearly built for an office environment. Canon didn't try to make this flashy. There's no unnecessary design gimmick here. It's all about functionality. And honestly, that's exactly what you want. The build quality feels solid too. Nothing feels loose or cheap. The paper tray feels stable, the buttons are responsive, and the overall construction gives off that built-for-daily use feeling. Setting it up is pretty straightforward. Plug it in, install the software, connect it to your system, and you're ready to go. No complicated setup process. No confusing menus. Just simple and efficient. But obviously, nobody buys a scanner because it looks nice sitting on a desk. The real question is performance. And this is where the CR-L1 starts to make sense. This scanner uses a sheet-fed system, which means instead of placing documents one at a time manually like old-school flatbed scanners, you can load multiple pages and let the machine process them continuously. That alone saves an unbelievable amount of time. If you've ever scanned large batches of documents manually, you already know how annoying it gets. Feed one page, wait, remove it, repeat again and again. It's slow, repetitive, and honestly painful. But with this setup, the workflow becomes much smoother. The 300 dpi optical resolution delivers sharp scans with clean text and solid readability. And for office work, that's extremely important because clarity matters. Whether you're archiving files digitally or sharing scanned copies online, you want documents to remain easy to read. And the consistency here is impressive. Every scan comes out looking professional. The alignment is good, text remains clear, and the scanner handles documents reliably without constantly messing up the feed process. Now, one thing I really appreciate is how much this improves workflow efficiency. That sounds boring until you actually experience it. Because office productivity is really just about reducing friction. The less time people spend fighting slow hardware, the faster everything moves. And that's exactly what this scanner does. You load documents, press scan, and it handles the rest quickly and consistently. Canon also includes software features that help organize files, improve scan quality, and simplify document management. That's another underrated advantage because digital organization becomes way easier once everything is scanned properly. And honestly, we're at a point where digitizing paperwork is almost mandatory for modern businesses. Physical paper piles are messy, inefficient, and difficult to manage long-term. Having searchable digital copies makes everything faster. Another thing worth mentioning is reliability. Cheap scanners usually have terrible paper handling. Pages jam constantly, scans fail halfway through, or documents come out crooked. And once that starts happening regularly, it completely ruins the experience. But Canon has years of experience with imaging hardware, and you can definitely feel it here. The paper feeding mechanism feels refined and dependable. Even during longer scanning sessions, it keeps working consistently without feeling fragile or unstable. Noise levels are reasonable too. Obviously, it's not silent because there are moving mechanical parts inside, but it's not distracting or obnoxiously loud either. You could easily use this in a normal office environment without bothering everyone around you. Now, this definitely isn't a product for everyone. If you scan 1 or 2 pages occasionally, your phone camera is probably enough. Modern smartphones already do decent scanning through apps. But if document scanning is something you deal with regularly, then a dedicated scanner like this changes the experience completely. And that's really the key point here. This isn't about replacing your phone scanner for casual use. This is about efficiency, speed, consistency, and professional workflow management. For businesses especially, time savings matter a lot. If employees spend less time manually handling paperwork, productivity increases naturally. And when you multiply those small time savings across weeks, months, and entire teams, it becomes a huge advantage. That's why office hardware matters more than people think. Good equipment quietly improves everything in the background. The compact size is another major advantage because office desk space is already limited. Printers, monitors, keyboards, networking equipment. Desks get crowded fast. So having a scanner that doesn't dominate your entire workspace is definitely appreciated. And even aesthetically, it fits nicely into a modern office setup. Minimalist design. Clean lines. Professional appearance. No unnecessary complexity. And honestly, that's the overall theme of this product. It's designed to do one thing extremely well. Scan documents quickly and reliably. No gimmicks. No unnecessary features. Just practical performance. And sometimes that's exactly what good tech should be. So overall, the Canon imageFORMULA CR-L1 feels like a serious productivity tool for people who actually deal with high document volume regularly. Fast scanning, reliable paper handling, sharp scan quality, compact design, and dependable performance all come together to create something that genuinely improves workflow efficiency. And once you start using something like this daily, it's really hard to go back to slower, outdated scanners. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more tech reviews, office gadgets, productivity gear, laptops, smartphones, projectors, and the latest technology. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.